Hello, I'm Miloš Ančić, and we are, besides myself, Jon Harald Sobi and Robin Peppermans. We are from the Language Committee of Wikimedia Foundation, and this is Missing Wikipedias Part 1, version 1.0. This is extended version of Wikimania 2011 talk, and you can find more videos and other material at our YouTube channel or and our Wikimedia Commons category. If you're interested for content from Wikimania 2011, you should see Wikimedia Israel YouTube channel and appropriate Wikimedia Commons categories. If you're interested in the Language Committee particularly, you should take a look at our page at Meta Wikimedia. So, what's the project purpose? First of all, we want to get an overall picture of the present situation in the world. Of course, connected to Wikimedia projects, but first of all, we need to introduce ourselves into the linguistic diversity of the world. This map shows it, but the world is not as colorful as it is presented on this map, because, for example, Germanic languages are colored with red color, Romance languages with blue, Slavic languages with green, Iranic languages with purple, Indic languages with blue. And we know that all of those languages belong to one group, one primary language group of Indo-European languages. Similarly, with different colors are presented Afro-Asiatic languages from Northern Africa and the Arabian Peninsula, and Sino-Tibetan languages at the east of Asia. At the other side, some other language groups are grouped together and shown just in one color. So, for example, Papuan languages from New Guinea are presented just with one color, although there are a couple of language families, as well as Native American languages. A couple of dozens of languages were colored just with one color as well. But to adapt it to Wikimedia needs, we need to answer a couple of questions. First of all, which languages don't have Wikimedia projects? There are, of course, many languages which don't have Wikimedia projects. Just to compare, there are something like 300 Wikimedia languages and 7,000 languages in the world. So it could be thought that it is simple to explain at least that situation, but it is not, and you will see why. Then we want to see and to get the information which big languages are without Wikimedia projects. There are a couple, tens of big languages with more than 5 or 10 million of speakers without Wikimedia projects, without Wikipedia in their native language. Then we want, of course, to see in which areas are those languages spoken. We can say that the most of big languages from the developed world, actually all big languages from the developed world are covered by Wikipedias. And we know that the most of other languages exist in developing and underdeveloped countries. But we need to get real data about those languages. And then we want to make priorities. First of all, which languages should be covered first? Yes, we want to cover all languages of the world, but some of them should be covered before others. And of course, it is not likely that many of languages would be covered, because they have a small number of speakers, and many of them just a couple of older people speaking those languages, which means that it is not likely that many languages would have Wikipedia at all. And we need to answer on other question, and this is which tools should be created first. And those tools vary a lot. There are computer tools, specific computer or internet tools, but at the other side, some languages need some more basic tools, like writing system is. In relation to computer tools, we need fonts, we need input methods, we need also Unicode standardization, and so on. And when we make all of those priorities, we want to give the recommendations to Wikimedia Foundation and Wikimedia community. And most of the job from this part has been already done, and this set of presentations is actually the product of that job. Then we want to get a overall picture of particular countries, especially those countries with a lot of languages. The task is similar, but not the same as the previous one. If we are talking about the whole world, we need just the most general information. If we are talking about particular countries, we need more details. This is ethno-linguistic map of Indonesia. As you can see, there are a lot of ethnicities, a lot of languages. Indonesia has more than 700 languages. It is a rare situation in the world, but not unique. There are similar situations in India, in Nigeria, in Papua New Guinea. All of those countries have a lot of languages. And we want to map all of those countries particularly. So, to map one country, we need to answer on similar set of questions as it is about the whole world. So first of all, which languages don't have Wikimedia project, then which big languages are without Wikimedia project, and of course in which areas those languages are spoken. It is not the same if it is about language which is spoken in New Guinea part of Indonesia, in some rainforest, or on Sumatra. It is not the same if the language is spoken in southern India or northern India, and so on. Then, of course, we want to make priorities, which languages should be covered first, and which tools we need. When we do all of that, we want to give recommendations to particular Wikimedia chapters, if there is a chapter in that country, or Wikimedia Foundation if there is no chapter in particular country. After that, we want to make social linguistic descriptions of languages. We want to create as many as possible of them. Social linguistic descriptions should not be confused with regular linguistic descriptions. We need just the most general data about languages. For example, how many speakers use that language, which script or scripts are used for that language, what are the attitude toward the language, positive or negative. For example, if some group doesn't want to speak some language, their native language, it is not up to us to convince them that they should speak the language. Then are the speakers bilingual, multilingual? If they are, which are the second language or second languages? Do they have schools, newspapers, radio, television, internet sites? That's all important. And we want to give it to the relevant Wikimedia bodies, most likely to Wikimedia Foundation and Wikimedia chapters. And of course, that's not the end of the job which we took on ourselves. We want, first of all, to involve relevant persons and institutions, because, of course, that's not just our job. That's not just Wikimedian job. Languages are common heritage of all humans, and we need cooperation with relevant international institutions, relevant universities, relevant experts. We want to connect them with relevant Wikimedia bodies, Wikimedia Foundation, Wikimedia chapters, and other Wikimedian groups. And of course, we want to advocate need for covering more languages by Wikimedia projects inside and outside of Wikimedia community. This is not the last video from this series. It will be continued. You can find other videos at our YouTube channel and our Wikimedia Commons category.